We just got back from dropping our daughter off at the airport because she's gonna go sing for a wedding in Northern California. But today is also Daddy's birthday. So all I have for him for breakfast is this bowl of cereal.
Imagine. I go like that guy, the African guy, the guy. Imagine.
Oliver? No?
The new kid, Manugan or Maglo.
Oh, somebody you watch on YouTube?
Yeah. That.
Oh, okay.
Imagine.
You're watching the Bear Pantry Show.
Cereal for my birthday. What the hell is that?
What could be worse? A breakfast burrito. You guys, it's truly Joe's birthday today. He turned 66 years young. He's so excited for his birthday. Are you excited for your birthday? Am I talking out of turn? Yeah.
I mean, I'm still living. I'm healthy. I could do what I want to do. So
Hallelujah. You see that little boy on TikTok, little baby boy praying in tongues? Little boy. And he said, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. I like the way he says the Hallelujah. Shut up, Rooster. It's my baby's turn to shine. So actually, guys, this is a cake. All right. So what I did, I made the lemon pudding bundt cake that Joe loves. Jada loves that for her birthday too, but I make it as a layer for Jada. I always do it as a bundt for Joe. But he said he didn't really care if he had a cake this year. So I made a little mini cake. Little mini. I always put those two words together. It fit right in the palm of your hand. It only uses 7 tablespoons of flour. So you know what? I'm not prepared because I forgot my book inside the house. Let me run and get my book.
hey, people, like she was saying, this is a little bundt lemon cake. And I don't want nothing bigger than this. In fact, I never even want a cake. Because she make cake all year round for the show and different things like that. And you know, we did a little piece and stuff, and come my birthday, I thought, nah, I don't want no cake. But she still decided she was going to make this little one, so I'm going to take a little piece and that's about it. For me, I take off all the whatever, the fondants or whatever they call it, and all the cereals off it. I like my cake to be plain. I don't like a lot of crop on my cake, you know.
Baby, and I put frosting and fondant.
Yeah, but that's all right. She just wanted it to be pretty.
I wanted it for the show, right, boo? Thank you for being a great sport. So the book, the lemon pudding bundt cake, the full recipe with the big bundt pan is in this book. But the half recipe or the smaller recipe is in this book. No more leftovers, because you guys know I named this book like this because when you make the item, you won't have nothing left over. Just a little bit, right? So can I just like admit that I made it even smaller? Did you know that that's what I did? So the recipe that's in this book, it's like for a 7x3 pan, but I did a 6x2 bundt pan. So instead of 3/4 cup of flour, I only used 7 tablespoons of flour. And instead of 1.5 tablespoons of cornstarch, I used 2.5 teaspoons. You see where I'm going with this?
Well, it looked to me like you got to make another book.
I'm making a cake book actually, but I don't know when it's gonna be done. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is write out what I did. I'm gonna write out the half, you know, the 7x3, and I'm also gonna write out this little mini one for you guys in the description down below. So check the description. And by the way, when you go over to my website, bearpantryshow.com, hit the download tab because I have a free download there for you guys. I don't tell you guys often, but it's there. So check my website often to see what free downloads that I'm offering, okay? So who am I? I'm Barbara, and this is my husband Joe, and my mission in life is to teach you how to cook. Why? Because it'll change your wealth and your health. So today for Joe's birthday, he doesn't want to go eat at Red Lobster. He doesn't want to go eat at Norm's. You know, these are our favorite haunts. He says, I just want to make my own meal. So today he's making white rice, stew beans, and fried snapper. Did I get it right?
Right.
That's what he wanted. So that's what he's going to get. And this little mini cake. So let me tell you how I did this cake. You mix all the dry ingredients first together. So like the flour, the cornstarch, the baking powder, a little bit of baking powder to only quarter of a teaspoon, and the salt. I didn't put any salt because I use butter and my butter is always salted. But if you're using an unsalted butter, then put a little bit of salt, like a quarter teaspoon of salt. So then I creamed the butter and the sugar together, right? Just for a little bit. And then I add the egg. And then I add the vanilla extract and the vegetable oil, because this cake uses 2 fats, Joe, butter and oil. That's why it's so moist all the time. And then I mixed in the lemon pudding with the milk, and it got real thick. Then you scrape it out, put it in. The reason that I mix it in with the milk and not put it in with the dry ingredients is because you taste the grains in the cake if you don't do that. Mix it first. Don't worry if it gets thick. It'll be all right. So let me check to make sure I have everything. Yeah, and it uses lemon zest, but most of the family members don't like the taste of the lemon zest in the cake. It's too overpowering because it already has the lemon pudding in there. That's the thing that makes it lemon. But if you wanted to, grate a little bit in there. Plus, I didn't have any lemon, so it is what it is. Now for the fondant, let's see what I did the fondant first. I just melted some marshmallows. I didn't even measure. And I did just a little bit because I knew I only had a little bit of powdered sugar, and I only needed a little bit for the cake to make the bowl. And then you mix that till it becomes like a dough, and you knead it up and everything. Now mine came out really nice and pliable, but when I rolled it out and I tried to put it over the cake, because I had the cake upside down like a dome, right? And you flipped it over for it to be a bowl, it just kept it was doing that. And then when you try to do that, the top part was warping. I didn't know what to do. I'm like, I need to go take a class on how to handle fondant, right? And I didn't want to buy the store-bought. We had store-bought fondant, but it tastes gross. This tastes good. It's just marshmallow and powdered sugar. So what I did was I just wrapped the fondant on the top of the cake, which is now the bottom of the cake. It's a bundt cake, so it's flipped over. As you can imagine, it's flipped over. So I wrapped the fondant on the top. I made some buttercream frosting, nothing to that, just some butter and some powdered sugar, and if you want to put some vanilla extract in there and a little bit of milk to loosen it up. And because it's a bundt cake, I put frosting in the hole. Joe doesn't even know what I did. And then I put frosting just on the top right here, so it looks like the milk, right? And then I put the, what do you call these cereal again? Fruit Loops. And this is the one with the marshmallows, don't you know? So I had to beat the kids off of that.
I got some egg boiling in here.
Oh, I know. Jory, our son Jory, stopped by for a minute. He took half the box of the Fruit Loops. He says, we never buy this. We don't really buy these type of cereals, right? So then I have the spoon jammed into the hole of the cake. So it looks like a bowl of cereal. So yesterday when I was taking the thumbnail, Joe, it looked weird because I had it on a plate. It wasn't until I took it off the plate. Can you get the plate? Thank you, sweetie. And I held it in the palm of my hand like that. Then it looked like a real bowl of cereal. But I feel like we could do a better job in the future. But it is what it is. I mean, you could do this, for a family member if you like it. Thank you, Miss Lucky, for sending me the picture or the video of this so that I could try to imitate it, right? Here you go, baby. Here, eat your bowl of cereal. Eat your bowl of cereal, boo. Let me get the book. Pose with it one more time.
People, I'm gonna eat my cereal.
So what you gonna do for the rest of this day? You already got up super early to take Jada to the airport. I went with Joe too.
What I'm gonna do?
Uh-huh.
Work on my stuff I'm working over there.
Yeah, he's making a sideboard for me out of the leftover countertop that we had when we did the kitchen. It's looking wonderful. Can I just say it's looking wonderful? It's gonna have glass doors. It's gonna have drawers. It's small though. It's really small. I'll show you guys in a second. So he's just gonna continue working on that. He doesn't want to go to the beach. It cooled down quite a bit for us in California right now too, but it's gonna get hot again on the weekend, and we have a party to go to on Sunday, but the party starts at 3. I'm trying to convince him that we could go to the beach first, then go to the party, because it's gonna be 89 degrees. Out here, where we live in the desert, it's gonna be 89 degrees. Beach probably gonna be nice, right? But guys, that's my thing. So I really am grateful to God that he's given Joe to me for this long. I met Joe when he was 26, about to be 27. I met him in July 14th, and he turned 27 October 12th. He was born on what is formerly known as Columbus Day, but today is Indigenous People Day. So you're celebrating me because I'm indigenous.
Okay.
And I've been with you how many birthdays now, babe? We met in 84.
66.
39 birthdays. No, you're 66. And every 11 years, because we're 9 years apart, every 11 years we flip each other in every decade, right? So like this year, when I was 56, he was 65 until I had my birthday in August, and then now his birthday, and now it's gone. So 11 years from now, we're going to flip each other again. Anyways, guys, you have anything to add, baby, before we wrap it up?
Folks, thank you guys
Hi, Cora.
for wishing me happy birthday.
Bye,
Bye-bye,
guys.
people.
Yesterday I was making a different cake for one of Jada's friends who had a birthday, and I was making the cinnamon swirl cake out of this book. As I was making it, I was recording for my members, and Jada was singing in the background. She was practicing the song that she's gonna do at the wedding, and oh my God, she sounded so beautiful. I'm gonna play like one line so that we don't get copyright struck, okay?